Welcome to the Dog Iceberg. I'm assuming you know how iceberg images work, and obviously you're familiar with the Greyhound cinematic universe, so let's just jump right in. Tier 1.
The surface of the iceberg.
First on Tier 1, we have Buying a Dog 2. This is well known in the dog franchise and in fact has a part in many other entries on this iceberg. The image was discovered by 4chan user Issa and a redditor by the name of Clebediah. They were believed to have been searching for a dog image to use in a classic dog t-shirt image when they encountered Buying a Dog 2. This image has been linked to the disappearance of 3 children in 2009, and while these claims are contested and have been supposedly debunked, it has given it a level of infamy and notoriety in certain internet communities, eventually featuring in Bird Mode's Going Dog Mode 2. It also has a role in the famous Ceratops franchise. Buying a Dog 2 is one of the most powerful entities in the A Dog lineage and features prominently in the fast approaching Ceratops 2.
Haha, it's actually Ceratops 3, I'm such a silly
Dog
goose.
face shirt. This entry is referring to the dog shirt image discovered on notorious cybercriminal Seymour Burkner-Smith's PC after DDoSing the United States government. It's a picture of like a dog face on a shirt. It's pretty groovy, I think. Like it's, you get to walk around and it's like, there's a dog on your shirt.
Dog shirt!
There were over 20,000 copies of this image on his computer, which were intended to be distributed into the black market. Wowzers! Tilly Dog Mode. Tilly is the actor for the dog featuring in the cult classic indie franchise Going Dog Mode. But what's little known about this dog is its mysterious life outside of the Dog Mode franchise. The dog was seen with multiple plush animals in its mouth at multiple points in its career. Could this be murder? DMT? Have you tried DMT? Nobody knows what this practice is, but it has been theorized to be associated with the occult and the disappearance of 3 children in 2009.
Say what?
The winner. The winner actually won when you think about it. Like, he won. The winner is the 2019 Greyhound Racing Champion, which is huge because he got to eat for the first time in months. After winning the 2019 Greyhound Championship and getting a really cool cinematic, he went on to expose the Greyhound racing industry for their cool treatment of the innocent, heroic Greyhounds, undefeating them and tasering them Logan Paul style. He did manage to get Greyhound racing banned for a short time, until Margaret Thatcher rose from the grave and brought it back. Really, because apparently she just hadn't caused enough pain and harm in the world. But the Greyhound man, the winner, the Big Donnie himself, was like, nah bro, not having this, and is actually currently having a Pacific Rim battle with Margaret Thatcher to try to re-abolish Greyhound racing. What a hero, guys. Can we please get a like for the winner? Tier 2, Tip of the Iceberg. Tortured around dog. This entry on the iceberg is referring to a very disturbing video found on the dark web. It shows a small white dog being unwillingly groomed and trimmed in an unnatural manner. They turned its head into a fur sphere. Why? It's not needed. It's hardly even cute because of how grumpy the dog looks. It didn't ask for this.
It's really just kind of mean.
This cruel form of irony, right? They put this wholesome 5-year-old dollhouse sounding music to paint the situation in a positive light. This leads me to believe that the creator must have some kind of mental illness or insanity to think this is a nice and wholesome event. Because who likes this? Tell me now. Showing a dog. Showing a dog is another part of the A Dog ancestral lineage and plays the role of a mentor / spiritual guardian for the main character of Ceratops 3, Buying. I will not spoil the rest, but basically, Showing a dog is kind of beast moding. He's pretty low-key and chill, and is like the dad in Black Panther. I hate small dogs. If you want a small thing that just sits there, buy a cat.
Yeah!
Big dogs with a Z for life, bro. Big dogs have better personalities and are generally way more awesome in every way.
True.
No hate though, I mean it's just like an opinion, like no harm meant, like I'm just saying what's on my mind, I ain't judging nobody for real though, I ain't mental like that, come on bro, for real though.
Y'all MFers out of pocket, bruh.
Pugs bracket human cruelty. This entry on the Greyhound Iceberg is likely referring to the existence of dogs like the pug, British Bulldog, French Bulldog, and generally just those small dogs that really just serve the purpose of being appealing to people.
Oh, that's so cute.
Humans over the years have bred dogs to create specific breeds which possess cute traits.
Oh, that.
These traits include a small body, short limbs, a reduced or squashed face, and big eyes. The problem with this is that those traits, specifically the reduced snout, are detrimental to the health of the dog. Their squashed face results in poor breathing, trouble eating, and also makes them prone to losing their eyes. They're also prone to back issues, heart deformations, and ear infections. All of this is because people think it's cute.
Oh, that.
It's rather cruel that we as a species do this.
Yeah, like it's kind of neat.
Some merciful members of the human race have created the retro pug, a pug which has been crossed with a Jack Russell. This gives it a face that works, longer limbs, and a pretty based spine. Stop getting these dogs lame-o geek motors. Tier 3, Shallow Waters. Jumping Whippet. This dog was kind of like on this one side of the fence, and basically like it wanted to go to the other side, so it like went there.
Wait, unironically?
Yeah, no, like it went over. It's pretty sick, to be honest. Like, the dog has real mad hops. Some accuse it of using no clips or reduced gravity or like a hack mod menu, but actually he's just kind of like, he went to the other side, so that's really just how he did it. No hacks involved. That dog's going fast. Basically, in the film Hunt for the Wilder People, there is a dog running next to a horse, remarkably fast if I'm to be honest. And while this usually doesn't have an effect, one time this kid was watching it at school and he says something like, "That dog's going fast," which after 60 minutes of these brain-dead comments, pushed a nearby student over the edge of sanity into a homicidal rage. Fast dog brackets Lulu. This entry is referring to this one dog called Lulu. That stands for fast in Albanian, if you didn't know.
In case you're wondering.
This dog went so fast that she broke her leg. But because this dog was a speed demon, right? Absolute beast moded. The grind didn't stop and, kind of kept running. Beast mode. The Doomsitch dog. This dog was synthesized in an advanced futuristic laboratory to be the most robust and resilient dog possible with our current understanding of physics. Physicists, chemists, biologists, and all other areas of science all came together to forge this absolute beast. And this was all to create a being that could withstand the extreme conditions within the Tannermobile. This project was a success, and the dogger himself reached 3.4 times the speed of light and reached the Summerhill IGA within 4 minutes. Tier 4, Deeper Waters. First on Tier 4 we have Dog Anxiety.
That sounds really stupid.
This entry is referring to how some claim that dogs can get anxiety.
Oh no, my precious little baby puppy has anxiety. Poor baby.
Like, I'm sorry, but no. But what does a little dog have to be anxious about?
Yeah, I
maybe
hate
if
dogs.
It's a German Shepherd in like a war or a police drug raid.
But if it's just a normal little creature dog sitting there, going for walks, getting fed, getting literally everything for free, never working for a thing in their lives, then like, bro.
That's so true. I never thought about that. Really smart and funny.
Dog Crate 1. Dog Crate 1 is a rare and elusive entity in the dog lineage. It is the most volatile of the dogs and has been linked to the disappearance of 3 children in 2009. The dog is also known to make strange noises if approached, kind of like a type sound. This signifies whether it is hungry or angry, maybe even hangry.
LOL.
Broccoli dog. The broccoli dog only speaks in Morse code when you think about it. The dog is a hybrid between a Shetland sheepdog and broccoli. We know it's real because we can see it in the top 10 hybrid animals that actually exist video.
Oh yeah, that's actually true.
Once I went up to the hybrid broccoli dog and it told me the secrets of the plant life. What's interesting is that this dog doesn't need to eat because it can just use photosynthesis. Pretty cool, honestly. If I owned this dog, I would have hundreds of friends. Like, everyone would want to hang out with me, to be honest. No. Anti-hawk spikes. Okay, so basically there's these images on the internet of, like, dogs with anti-hawk spikes. First of all, why are they so massive? Like, this dog is on concrete in a suburban area. A hawk isn't a threat. I doubt a hawk could even pick up these things. And even if they did, you're not losing much since it's a stupid-ass chihuahua.
That's right.
Tier 5. Yeah. First on Tier 5 we have Gobbler. So many corgis. This entry on the iceberg refers to how this one time this kid went to this corgi fair or something. Naturally, being a little kid, he recorded it and put it on his Instagram saying, "So many corgis!" Oddly, the location in which this event occurred was linked to the disappearance of 3 children and a couple thousand corgis in 2009. Rufus. This dog was created along with the Dumasich dog to be used in the Tannermobile. However, Rufus didn't want to work for some geek-ass scientists and escaped the facility, living a fulfilling life as an electrician in the south of Manhattan. Pit bulls despite. This entry is referring to how, despite making up only 13% of the dog population, pit bulls commit 50% of dog attacks. This is a statistic often brought up by golden retrievers with rich owners, who use it to further their own warped worldviews about dog minorities. To be fair though, my dog was a Labrador and was attacked by a group of pit bulls, so I'm not going to pretend there's no truth to the pit bull stereotype. Tier 6 on the iceberg.
Bloodhound.
Basset Hound Jumper. The drippiest drip. Consider this the one ring of streetwear. It is a priceless item with the power to enhance greatly the wearer's sense of smell, leading it to be desired by the wealthy, not only for its supernatural style, but for its ability to smell out new business opportunities. However, this jumper can turn the wearer into a strange goblin creature if they're not careful. The jumper is currently in possession of the chief financial officer of a large pet food company. School Zip Bomb. This entry is referring to a private school in Sydney which was victim to a cyber attack of enormous proportions. A student who has yet to be discovered uploaded a zip bomb containing 637,000 copies of Buying a Dog 2 and Dog Face Shirt onto the school server. This crashed the server for 3 days, disabling the school's website blockers, allowing kids to play cool maths games and watch awesome edgy YouTubers such as iDubbbz, Filthy Frank and Max Mofo at school, as well as Critical, who is in fact the last real YouTuber. The kid was regarded as a total MFing badass, and everyone respected him, and they didn't snitch to the cringe teachers. He had to leave the school in case he got found out, but he was regarded as a total legend, and everyone stood up and started clapping. Yo guys, look, it's a taco dog. Probably one of the best dogs. Like, look at this guy. He even knows how to shake someone's hand, which means it's probably one of the most advanced dogs of all time, with an intelligence possibly even rivaling that of a David Lynch fan. Afghan Hound. This dog basically has the nicest trim of any dog. It's really styling and it looks like a big curtain. Yeah, pretty swaggy, but one time director Bricky12 said he hates Afghan, and some thought he meant Afghan Hound, which created heaps of controversy. But he was referring to the country, and once he clarified this, everyone was chill. Tier 7. Sherlock Bones. This dog was initially a normal Basset Hound, but then it found the ancient magic Sherlock hat relic.
No, it's not
Upon
a real
donning
thing,
the hat,
mate.
the dog gained unrivaled forensic skills and detective thinking. It can solve pretty much any crime and solved many mysteries, such as the location of MH370, the identity of the private school Zip Bomber, and the identity of the Zodiac Killer. It could have told the public who it was, but it didn't really feel like doing it at that point, which is like understandable, to be honest. Greyhound Apparition. This entry is referring to a phenomenon of greyhound apparitions seen in multiple places around the world. This seems to be a recurring event, with many people having their own personal stories of greyhound sightings and experiences. These can range from things like a general greyhound aura, or like seeing one out of the corner of your eye, to full-blown apparitions interacting with the real world. One individual even claims that an apparition spoke to them, saying, quote, "You want fast, greyhound show you fast." This is an ongoing and complex rabbit hole, so I can't give it a proper explanation in this video. I'll most likely make a full video on the greyhound apparition phenomenon at a later date. Satanist dog. Okay, so one time there's this dog, and I went to my church, like not in the cool gothic building, thankfully, just the outside, and the dog proceeded to take a dump on the astroturf, just right on there. Why would he do that? That's very disgusting. It wasn't even an untrained puppy, it was an adult dog. So from this I can only conclude that the dog was a Satanist, because why else would a dog do such a gross thing?
In a church, of all buildings, really, it's quite despicable. Every copy of the winner is personalized.
Wait, actually, that's actually kind
The
of scary.
winner's experimental AI adapts and subtly creates a slightly altered version of the image which is specifically tailored for you, appealing to you subconsciously in ways that you don't even notice, as well as attempting to mess with you and study how you react. Have you ever viewed someone else's copy of the winner?
Yeah.
Have you ever felt like something was just a little bit off?
Yeah.
That's why. That's how.
No, you're blind
This
to
is
me.
much more than just a simple experimentation with procedural generation, however. There are many layers to this, and some of them are more sinister and malicious than others. The winner is, at its core, an insidious and evil work of human creation. Now this is just what the theory states. I do not agree with the last part because the winner is awesome and yep, he just beat Margaret Thatcher in the cool Pacific Rim battle that I mentioned earlier. So that's epic. Really, how can you insult the winner anymore? Just disregard the stuff the iceberg actually. Cut it out. It's garbage. I really hate. Tier number 8? Okay, buying a dog 1. The final frontier, the beast, the monster, the abomination, an eldritch being beyond comprehension, and the first of the dog lineage. Buying a dog 1 may in fact be the most powerful earthly entity, being able to bend reality and minds to its will. Buying a dog 1 is so elusive and mysterious that many even doubt its existence. Teams of people have scoured the internet relentlessly trying to find Buying a Dog 1. The image has not been found on the original https://dogsqueensland.org.au website, and Google searches do not produce results. This has led some to question the origin of the dog lineage. Where did these images come from? Where did they originate? Where were they produced? It is hoped that if we can find the origin, we can find Buying a Dog 1. Why else would Buying a Dog 2 be called Buying a Dog 2? There can't be 2 without a 1. Still, some claim to be in possession of Buying a Dog 1, such as the pet food billionaire man and various powerful governments. This, however, is thought to simply be a power play, making their enemies believe they are in possession of a reality-bending object for the purpose of leverage. Wherever Buying a Dog 1 is, whether that be in government containment or sealed in a pocket dimension, its release could spell widespread havoc and destruction due to its ability to corrupt and hijack the minds of living creatures. Yeah, this is the only thing on Tier 8. Really, the only thing deserving of such a prestigious level on the iceberg, so yeah. Well, guys, that concludes the Greyhound Iceberg. Hope you millions of viewers enjoyed. Hundreds of hours of research and editing went into this video, so please drop a like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is Going Bird Mode, signing off from the iceberg.